Inequality. Injustice within communities, not enough opportunities for people that deserve unity. Starvation, deprivation, devastation, but still determination causes each person to strive for an equal nation. Let's get this straight. It's not just Caribbean, African, Mexican and Syrian. That's just how it's perceived. You think we're on our knees begging, oh please, we're hungry, we're in need. We need money because we're less than, but in fact you steal what you can invest in. What about Afghanistan, South Sudan, Argentina, Venezuela, Brazil, Armenia, Tanzania and Palestine? Don't just reduce poverty down to one skin quality to make yourself look good for donating when places like America, Europe and Asia have the problem. But as soon as one thing happens, we forget about corruption. What does inequality mean to me? It means that no matter how hard I work, I'm always going to question my worth and ability. It's all about whether your face fits or if your body hits all the angles it needs to. I'm a mixed woman growing up in a mixed up, messed up world, scared that my life will be shaped, scrutinised or shamed because of the decisions I make. When people say my parents worked hard for what they have, insinuating my parents didn't too, how does that even work? Just because your family has money doesn't mean that because I have less, we don't work hard too. Race. When you grow up with your parents saying that you might have to work harder in a world full of charter status and hierarchy of opportunities for those of a different colour because they have the upper hand. But I say no. Inequality, what about equality? Equality shouldn't just revolve around poverty. Honestly, what happened to unity instead of living in scrutiny? This is nothing new to me, to you, to us. But still, how can it be achieved? How can we be pleased? How can we be free from the shackles of the system that only brings out pain? Let's expose it, revoke it, wrap it up and choke it in the only way we know how, by fighting through the pain that the world just ain't the same. So what does inequality mean to me? Inequality means that somewhere along the way, something went wrong in a world that was created to be perfect, ideal, and beautiful. But it all got twisted by this thing called life. Inequality was the driving force behind the expedition. The Windrush generation represents a time of racial inequality in British history. A generation that defied the odds, stood their ground, and despite everything, stayed. I'm a product of that generation, and the expedition is just one example of what could have been. This is a solution to back then and right now, so let me take you through this journey.
On the 22nd of June 1948, the MV Empire Windrush
sees the arrival of more than 400 happy Jamaicans.
Can she apologise properly? Have been denied health. How many have lost their job? Day of national shame. A hostile environment policy that was begun under her Prime Minister.
But there could be a solution. A solution. A solution. A solution.